Recording has started. Hey, what's going on, guys? Murder 15 here with a out of the blue video because I completely forgot that the Pokemon Presents video was going up today, and my good friend DXKramer, who is on Facebook Messenger with me via voice chat,
Hello.
kindly reminded me.
Yeah, I did.
So, yeah, we just got done watching the Pokemon Presents, and Paul and I, being really, really big Pokemon people, wanted to give our 2 cents. My fiance, Dragon of Sunshine, would probably be here as well, but she's currently at work right now, so gotta do that adulting.
Stupid adulting.
But anyway, so let's go ahead and go. What I'd like to do for this one is I'd like to go down piece by piece of how the presentation went in order and kind of discuss things.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so first off, we had some Pokemon Unite news, which we're getting 2 new characters. We are getting Malaswine and we're getting Sylveon.
Mm-hmm. It looks like Mamoswine is probably going to be like a lot like Talonflame. He's probably going to be, well, he's going to be probably a melee attacker, but definitely not a speedster.
I would see Malaswine as either an attacker or a defender melee.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Sylveon's going to be a fucking wild card.
If I want to say that move that they showed was Sylveon's Unite move, and if that's the case, it's going to be beastly.
I could honestly see Sylveon's in either... Sylveon could go, honestly, in any direction. As far as its role, as far as an attacker, a speedster, a support, an all-arounder. There's a lot of different directions that Sylveon could go, in my opinion. So it's going to be interesting to see where Sylveon is going to lay in that role spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I will note, and I'm slightly upset about, where the fuck is my Blastoise?
Yeah, that's kind of weird because, they announced Blastoise, a month ago?
Something like that, because I think they said all of the Pokemon that were in the beta are going to, for sure, be in Pokemon Unite.
That one I don't know. Don't quote me on it.
I think Nikki saw that somewhere, but essentially all the Pokemon that were in the beta will eventually be in the game. The pre-registration for the mobile version is up now and will be releasing next month. And if you pre-register, if 2,500,000 people pre-register, you will unlock the license to obtain Pikachu in both versions. If 5 million people pre-register, there will be a special skin that Pikachu can obtain that'll be released.
And it's not the hip-hop chew either. It's different.
It's not Gangsta Chew. I actually have not used Pikachu in a while. Actually, I haven't played Unite in a while.
Well, get on that.
You saying get on that or good on that?
Get on that.
Oh. Well, dude, I've been packing. I've been getting ready to move.
I know.
So
and tonight is your last live stream before you change zip codes.
Yeah. Yes, this is very true. Because this video will be up by the time, hey, stream tonight. Not trying to advertise or anything. We just wanted to do this real quick. So that was it for Unite. Then there was some news about Pokemon Cafe getting a revamp and Pokemon Masters EX getting some stuff. Okay, I've actually played a little bit EX, and I don't care for it.
I've played Cafe Mix. It's okay. And mind you, I like Bejeweled and those kind of games. This game is not my cup of tea.
Now,
Pun not intended.
I was gonna say, now, isn't there there's a version of it for the Switch and the mobile?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Then we got some news about or go ahead.
I do believe the progression is cross-platform also for
I mean that.
Cafe Mix.
I mean, at least for players that enjoy it, there's that.
Yeah,
Like I said, I have nothing against the games. I just don't care for them.
which is fair.
Yeah. So then we got some Pokemon Go news, which is the third part of the 3-part little mini series that's going on right now. That is kind of, in my opinion, going alongside with the release of the Sinnoh remasters. Which, funny enough, though, we're getting 3 Pokemon for the Galar region. We're getting what? We're getting Wooloo.
It was Wooloo, Skwovet, and Phalanx.
Phalanx, honestly, is a very interesting choice. Out of all the Pokemon that you could have picked from the Galar region, we get Phalanx.
I honestly expected Rookity.
Oh, if Rookity would have been in there, I would have been like, you would have heard me screaming from West Virginia. Because I want a Corviknight, damn it.
Oh, I know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've got Murkrow and Honchkrow, but, Corviknight's just a badass.
Oh, I know. I've seen you use them.
And then they've been talking about new legendaries that are coming out. You got the legendaries from Pokemon Sword and Shield becoming in raids, and I think that starts August 20th, I want to say.
I think so.
And then we're also getting Signs of Hippo, or whatever the crap it's called.
Hoopa.
Hippo. It's a hippo. It's Hippo now. That's what I'm going to nickname my Hoopa when I catch it. It's going to be nicknamed Hippo. Now the big ones. And this is probably what the meat and potato is going to be of this video. Is they released some new not really new information, but kind of some new. Well, yeah, they did release it. Some new information on Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, along with some new footage and some more gameplay stuff for Pokemon Legends Arceus. So let's go ahead and start with Diamond and Pearl. So a lot of people's complaints, including my fiance's, was the last time this game was shown was the chibi style in the open world. And it looks like they're sticking with that.
Personally, I don't have a problem with that style. I mean, yeah, when you do the close-ups, they look like Funko Pops. But
honestly, I like that. It kind of pays tribute to the original, versions of the game back when, they were just on handhelds and you could only do the chibi versions whenever you were in the open world. Now, granted, we've moved away from that since Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Yeah. But it looks like it's their only chibi in the overworld, because when you do the battles and the trainer tosses the Pokeballs, they are in what could almost be considered a more human appearance.
Yeah, which is essentially what they've done throughout the whole series, or mostly anyway, back when they did chibis in the open world. Pokemon following is back! Yes!
Also, so are outfits.
So these two pieces alone are making me happy about this remake, because I loved when they made that a thing whenever they did the Soul Silver and Heart Gold re-releases. And your Pokemon followed you around. And any Pokemon game that you can customize your character, like legit customize your character, is almost an instant sell for me.
Yeah, that is awesome too, because I can't speak for anybody else, but I kind of don't like their default outfits.
They're not bad per se, but they're not my favorites from. They're not one of my favorites from the previous generations. And also, apologies. Nikki actually just texted me, so I'm responding real quick. So,
yeah,
Paul, if you want to entertain the audience while I'm doing that and give some anything that you're excited about on those.
Yeah. So, yeah, they showed a few outfits. You can actually see the outfits in the overworld too in chibi style. Let's see. To move on from there, they're bringing back the underground, and they're expanding the underground.
Now, see, here's the funny thing is I missed out on Gen 4 back when I was first playing Pokemon. I didn't play Diamond and Pearl. My only taste of Gen 4 was when I played Soul Silver.
Okay.
So it's going to be interesting to learn about all this stuff for the first time for myself.
Yeah, it was the best way to describe the underground was that was the best way to get like oh god, Gen 4 was so long ago. You use the underground to get your evolution stones, most of your evolution stones. You used it to get the colored shards that you would take to somebody to get the TMs for like Sandstorm, Hail, Rain Dance, and Sunny Day. And then, of course, the secret base thing.
Now, when did secret bases? Because we were talking about this during the presentation. When did secret bases first become a thing?
Gen 3, red and blue,
Or red and green,
or ruby and sapphire.
Ruby and sapphire. Okay, there we go. Red and blue. Gen 3, red, blue. When did that happen?
I knew what I meant, but my brain was just going.
Has Paul not had enough coffee yet this morning?
Paul has not had enough coffee yet this morning. Paul actually woke up very briefly at like 5, then set an alarm, and then got up at 8:30 and was like, "All right, let's turn on YouTube."
Yeah, and I completely forgot. Like I said, let's see what else did I see that was really cool about the updates.
Actually, speaking of the underground, the reason why I say expanded is because there's apparently little areas that you can access in the underground that give you or that have access to other Pokemon.
Yeah, there was something like in your hideout, like depending on what Pokemon statues you had up, determine what Pokemon will actually show up in the underground.
Yeah, which is a vast departure from the original thing because it used to be, I forget how many people you'd had to interact with, but you had to interact with a fuck ton of people in the underground to get Spiritomb. And Spiritomb was the only Pokemon you could originally get.
Okay. Was there? I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Not that I could think of right offhand. But it looks good.
Ball seals. Ball seals are.
Oh yeah, ball seals. Okay, so I've never heard of ball seals.
Okay, so they actually gave you a rough idea with the So in the original Diamond and Pearl, you could buy stickers for your Pokeballs, and what it would do is that you could customize your ball to have like stars fly out, or you could buy letter stickers and you could actually have it say hello or something like that.
I honestly wouldn't mind seeing them bring this feature to Sword and Shield.
I would not mind seeing it either, though I hate to be a negative Nancy, but
I doubt it. Yeah,
we'll mention this later on. But with these games coming out, I get the feeling that all of the focus, other than ranked battles, which they did say are still going to be in Sword and Shield, all of like the competitive focus will probably shift to Diamond and Pearl.
I mean, that's a strong possibility because mostly anytime a new Pokemon game comes out, the competitive scene normally 9 times out of 10, goes towards the newest release. I mean, oddly enough, even when Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee came out, which were...
Actually, they did not shift the competitive scene to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. They kept it with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
That's sad.
Well, they didn't. They didn't do it because I remember playing against somebody one time online in Let's Go Eevee, and the levels don't automatically set themselves.
Oh, okay, then yeah, that's a good reason to not do that then.
I
But
felt so bad because I was fighting somebody with a team of level 100 Pokemon, and they were using like a level 17 Ivysaur and a level 30 Charmeleon. I'm like, oh my god, I feel
ooh,
so bad right now.
yeah, that's not good.
No.
Um, so that was mostly it for Diamond and Pearl, and then Legends Arceus. Okay, so I didn't know a
That
lot
game
about
looks
this. I didn't know a
that
lot
game
about
looks
this game other than it was going to be like set in rural times and it was supposed to be kind of near the beginning. Um, this is a very very bastardized version of saying this. It's literally Pokemon Monster Hunter.
it is quite literally Pokemon Monster Hunter.
Now it's not okay. I'm gonna have to explain myself on this because it's not really, but it is. So the timeline for Pokemon Legends Arceus is this is the very beginning of when Pokemon and humans were starting to kind of they didn't coexist back in the day, and this was like the start of that formation. So you actually had researchers going out in the field studying these creatures and not having any available Pokemon to actually quote unquote battle with or train. Um, so it's very and the Pokemon can actually attack your person, like not just
Yeah,
your Pokemon, they can attack you.
yeah, that's gonna take the wind out of a lot of people's sails, I'm sure.
But it's really interesting. It's cool to see. Like this is how the bond between Pokemon and humans started. So it's going to be really interesting to see that concept and how Arceus ties into all this. I mean, because I know it's I forget what they actually call it. What did they call the region? Because it's
Hizui?
Kazooie, something like that. Because it's set in feudal times and will eventually become the Sinnoh region. But it's really cool. It delves into Pokemon lore that we never thought about. So it'll be interesting to see what that's going to entail. Not only that, but variations of Pokemon that we never thought of before that, in my opinion, exist in this game and became extinct.
Yeah, because we saw an evolution for Stantler, who's never gotten one, and we saw an evolution for Basculin, which never got one.
Yeah. And then we saw two variation Pokemon. We saw a variation for Bravery, and we saw a variation for Growlithe, which Growlithe looks fucking adorable.
Growlithe does look adorable. And it looks like, and since we're talking about Legends Arceus, I guess the Pokemon website just recently updated because I'm on Cerebi right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it says here that Basculin evolution, Basculegion, is going to be a water ghost type. And Braviary is going to be psychic flying, and Growlithe is going to be fire rock.
So you called that right.
I did call that right.
Yeah, we were discussing that, and he was going to be like, yeah, I guarantee you the variation for Growl is going to be Fire Rock. And I'm like, it might be Fire Rock, Fire Ground, we'll see. And sure enough, well, there we go. But I'm very, very excited to look at it. And I was excited for this game when it first came out because it's something new that Pokemon hasn't done yet. And that alone made me interested in the game. But now seeing the gameplay and actually the story behind it, I'm very intrigued by this.
Mm-hmm. So am I. I am definitely too.
So that was essentially what happened with the present. That was pretty much it. But going back to the very beginning, talking a little bit so that way we can extend the video just a little bit. Paul, what are some Pokemon that you're wanting to see in Unite?
Okay. Well, before we answer that, I do want to say that they did announce that there is going to be compatibility with Pokemon Home, which is something I wanted. Pokemon Home with all three of these games. but they're not going to announce anything about that till 2022.
Yeah, which who knows when that's going to be, because they say 2022 and they don't give a quarter, then it could be anything. It's fair game.
It will, more than likely, they'll probably do it close. They might do it close to the release of Arceus, if not like a month or two afterwards, just give people a chance to play the games before everybody starts transferring everything over.
Yeah, I would say probably between the first and second quarter is when I'm guessing they're going to do that.
Yeah. But anyway, as far as Unite, ooh, goodness. Well, we now have all the Gen 1 starters once Blastoise finally gets released. Personally, I would not be opposed to seeing, I don't know, Decidueye.
I would love
Decidueye.
Decidueye. I would love to see Decidueye. Personally, either Decidueye or Sceptile.
Sceptile would also be a fun one.
See, the thing is, and I hate kind of saying it like this, I feel like any Pokemon that was in Pokken Tournament has a good chance of being in Unite.
That it actually makes me. I might do this after we record this, because now I kind of want to go back and see which Pokemon were in Pokken and compare it. Because I know Charizard was, Garchomp was, Lucario was, Gengar was.
Pikachu
was in it.
Mewtwo I don't see as a playable character because they actually haven't released any legendaries as playable characters, which honestly, I feel like if they did, it would be a bit broken. So I feel like they should leave legendaries like Zapdos and Regigigas as the quote-unquote dragons of the field, if you want to compare it to like League of Legends.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with that.
I actually just brought up the roster.
I'm trying to think of some other ones that would be. Scizor would be a pretty cool one.
Heracross might be kind of cool.
Wasn't Heracross in one of the, isn't that one of the fodder Pokemon?
You know what? I don't know.
On one of the maps? I don't know.
I don't know.
For some reason, I feel like it is, but I might be wrong on that. I'm trying to think of some other ones, because, I mean, you have your obvious picks and stuff, because there are those Pokemon that just everybody kind of gravitates towards, like Gengar, Lucario, Gardevoir.
Yeah, all the ones that sell as far as, like, plushies and Pokemon cards and stuff like that.
I will say it was a surprise that Sylveon got on the roster, though. Because I wouldn't think that any of the evolutions would get on there. Just because you have that variety. But also, where Sylveon is a fairy type. And I know that typing doesn't necessarily go into Pokemon Unite, which I'm honestly really glad that's a thing.
Right?
It's cool to see fairy types represented in Pokemon Unite. I know, granted, we have Gardevoir, we have Eldegoss. What, isn't Eldegoss fairy type too? Fairy and grass?
I want to say no, but I will look it up. But Blissey, I'm
That's right, Blissey, yeah, okay.
And Blissey just came out this morning.
Yeah, I forgot they released Blissey this morning. That's gonna be your tank. That's gonna be a tank, I guarantee it. A tank support.
Yeah, actually, I've seen people use Blissey. Blissey is definitely tank support, and Eldegoss is pure grass.
Okay, that's okay. Well, it was just because of its design, so I wasn't for sure.
I figured you were probably thinking Whimsicott. He's grass fed.
Yeah, that's it. I'm trying to think of some other ones that might be good candidates for
Swampert.
Swampert would be kind of cool. Oh, I tell you one that would be really cool. Actually, you know what? Porygon Z would be an awesome addition.
Oh,
and
I'm not saying things like this.
I'm not saying that just because it's your favorite Pokemon of all time, but think of the move set you could set up with a Porygon Z, all the different typing attacks and stuff you could do with it. Like, you could have Tri-Attack, you could have, like, all these different elemental attacks from just this one Pokemon. I mean, granted, it wouldn't have an advantage or disadvantage against any Pokemon that you're fighting against where typing isn't a thing, but it'd still be cool to see that.
And include, like, a chance of each of... Have, like, a separate chance of each of the freeze, burn, paralysis status effects.
Yeah, that could work. And depending on the build, like, because you can pick between two different movesets for your two special moves, is each one would have that chance. So, like, between these two Pokemon, these two attacks, you could either pick an electric attack, or you could pick a ice attack, or a water attack, or a fire attack. You know.
Sorry, somebody just tweeted big floofy Growlithe.
All right. But anyway, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. Paul, thank you for coming on. I know we wanted to discuss this and stuff.
Yep. Thank you for having me, as always.
Yeah, and big stream tonight, guys. Do not forget, it is my farewell West Virginia stream tonight at 6 p.m. I'm going to be going super long tonight.
What's your first game going to be? Can you tease?
No, I literally have no idea. I have no idea.
Fun.
I didn't even think about it. I know I'm going to be playing multiple games, just where it's going to be a longer stream, and I don't want to be sitting there for like 5 hours playing the same game. So it's going to be a variety of different games, and just some of my favorite games over the years. Could be old school, could be new school. Just I really haven't decided yet, so we're just going to kind of wing it.
Cool.
All right, but until then, guys, we will catch you all next time, and don't forget to check me out on Twitch, as alongside DXKramer sometimes shows up on the channel, and make sure to check out his YouTube channel at DXKramer.
Yep, just straight up DXKramer. That's also, if you feel like being entertained, that is also the name of my account on TikTok.
Yeah, we both have TikToks now, which I've actually been watching some of your shit, dude. I was gonna say it's entertaining, and I have to give a special shout out to Moon for getting me involved in TikTok. So thanks, dude.
Fucking Moon.
Yep. God damn it, Moon. All right, guys, we'll catch you all later. See you next time.
Peace.